welcome to our audience. Welcome back to my blog. We are doing a series here for Moving Medicine, and it's Match Week. If you guys aren't familiar, Moving Medicine is a group of realtors who are married to physicians. So I figured I might as well have my wife, Dr. Natalie Sanchez, help us out to kind of like identify pain points and give information as to what it is that's involved with Match Week.
Okay.
So Natalie, baby, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Koki, for having me on your show. It's very nice to be here, and it's a very surreal moment. But I'm happy to help in any way that I can, and I know what an exciting and stressful week Match Week can be. So
absolutely. So we'll start that off with asking you, okay, so can you describe for us what Match Week was like for you?
Match Week was a super exciting week. You're about to find out where you're going to be for the next 3 years, and you're about to find out that your 4 years of training, of studying, of working so hard are finally going to be realized in an envelope, and they're going to tell you where you're going to go, where you're going to study, what hospital you're going to be at. So it's a very exciting time.
It's exciting because it's the beginning of your new life, but also you're going to be moving to a new city.
Yeah, I still get chills actually because it's a wonderful, wonderful week. Yeah.
So how did you approach finding a place to live after that you matched? So what were your biggest concerns about choosing a location, and how did you schedule your house hunting, considering everything that you had going on?
Okay. So interestingly enough, I actually matched in New York, which I had already been living in for 4 years. But being a medical student, you don't have time to really do anything else but study and work, honestly. So I actually ended up hiring a realtor to show me apartments in the neighborhood around the hospital that I was going to be living in. So I hired a professional.
Okay. So what factors should a resident consider when deciding to when they go relocate? What are the things that are important for someone who's about to be a resident?
I'm going to say 3 words: location, location, location. I know that that's like a real estate thing, but location is extremely important because residents remember that you're going to be working very, very, very long hours. You're going to want to be close to the hospital. So I personally was looking for something within a certain mile radius around the hospital so that when you're on call or late night or early morning or a 24-hour call, you can easily be there if there's an emergency.
Which is where a good real estate agent plays a role, because you want to be close, but also, is the neighborhood safe? You know, there's so many different factors that you're probably not thinking. You're like, okay, I need to be close to the hospital because I'm going to obsess about work for the next 3 years.
Correct.
So you need someone who's kind of looking at all the other things for you as well.
Let me interject. 3 to 5 to 7 years, depending on the career. So, and obviously you can move, but yes, you want to be close to the hospital, but at the same time, you want to be far enough away so that you can relax when you go home. I mean, you're going to be living in the hospital. That's going to be your second home, but your primary home is where you're living. So close but far.
Right. So what is the biggest adjustment that you have to make when you are, taking on residency, right? Like what changes in your life happen? I mean, you go from student to now being a professional.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. You flip a switch.
It is. I think oftentimes we're not prepared for that switch. You graduate from medical school, they give you a diploma and they say, congratulations, now you're a doctor. Day 1 of residency, they hand you a pager and now you're the doctor. So I remember my first day being so frazzled because I had no one else to call. I was the attending. So that's always a scary transition, I think. July in the hospital is a stressful, fun, but exciting time.
So considering how much is asked of you,
yes,
when you move, let's just say you're moving into a condo, having a place with a doorman, someone to receive packages for you, all those things are very important, I would imagine.
Essential. There is no time for anything else outside of patient care, honestly, when you're a resident, really throughout most of your career. The thing is that as your career advances, you have people that can help you with those things. But as a first-year resident, you're not making the salary to have anyone else help you. Maybe I shouldn't.
And then you're also not even thinking about what this investment can be like, because if you're going to park it for 4 to 7 years, it could make sense to buy, although maybe you don't have the finances yet, but still considering options whether to buy or rent are important as well, because your mind's not there.
Correct. In retrospect, I wish I had a real estate agent. I wish I would have met you, 10 years ago, because I probably could have invested my money much wiser, especially in real estate. And I think that most young doctors don't think of that because you're just busy with matching, residency, hospital, patients, saving lives, not to sound cheesy, but there's no time to think about where you're going to live or investing your money. It's just, yeah.
All right, so how did you balance the demands of residency and settling into the new home? Because now you've got to move, and that could be stressful as well. You have to get your place ready.
Well, that's a funny word, balance. There is no balance, It's residency. I don't remember the exact time that we had off between medical school and residency. I think it was very short. I think most residents start July 1st. We graduated May something. You maybe take a couple days, weeks off with your friends, enjoy, and you're at work July. Most programs, I think, don't quote me on this, but start early July. So you figure it out. You have family members, loved ones that come in and do the work for you because you're the doctor, you're in the hospital now. So
what advice would you have for spouses and families that are moving with a resident?
Take care of them. Honestly, take care of your partner. It is a very exciting time in our careers, but it is a very stressful time. And if someone else can take the thinking about life stuff, like finding a home, that's really helpful for a new doctor. Finding
a home and also helping with loan programs and things like that. There's just so many things that go on with a real estate transaction. You've purchased many homes and you've gone through residency.
Yes.
So imagine having to do both of those at the same exact time.
I'm telling you, something always gives, right? We are not, I think for most doctors, the career takes over, and that other life aspect, there's just no time for it.
Oh, I know.
But having the balance is having someone to help you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart.
Is there anything that you wish you would have known, if you would have done resident, during that move, anything that could have been helpful to you that you know now only because you've gone through it?
Yeah. Invest your money and purchase. The money will always be there. There will always be programs. The good thing about being a doctor is that the banks are very willing to give you money to invest wisely. I know that it's the last thing on my list, honestly. It was at that time, number 100 item. And if I could go back, I would have been smarter. If I would have had someone to help me with that, I would have invested my money early on. And you wouldn't waste so much money on rent. I rented, and I don't want to tell you what I paid in rent, but it was a pretty penny 10 years ago in Manhattan, Upper East Side. So,
how can a real estate agent who understands the physician lifestyle make a difference in the process?
Oh my God, it's everything. If someone can do what you do for me, it's the world of relief, honestly, because
you're also nervous about making the right decision, so you have to trust your counsel.
Imagine, my nose was in a book for 8 years because there's 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of medical school. So now you wake up to the world and you're like, okay, well now I have to really learn to be a doctor because all you know are books. Now you have to learn how to treat patients, and that's what your focus is on. So if you have an expert that can help with other life stuff, it's a nice team. That would have been very helpful 10 years ago.
Well, thank you, my darling. Appreciate it.
I'm happy to help.
Like we said, it's important to have someone navigate the waters for you, especially when you're moving into a new city, especially knowing routes to hospitals, how to get, to places faster, especially if you're going to be on call and basically living at the hospital.
Yeah.
So,
and having a partner that understands the lifestyle of a doctor is also key, because being married to a doctor is not easy. And I'm sure that anyone that is married to a doctor can tell you that. So Thank you.
No, thank you.
And having a trusted real estate agent, also essential.
Thank you, babe.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.